Now, millions of Nigerians now rely on point-of-sale operators for everyday banking as a bridge the gap left by limited access to traditional financial services. This special report by our correspondent Victoria Akoro examines how POS operators are transforming financial inclusion across the country. Her report.
The economic bank downturn. Some banks are already adjusting, while at times the POS services dwindle. But for millions of Nigerians who depend on quick cash and transfers, the POS operators have become more than just a business. It's a lifeline. But how sufficient is it? Let us find out. Point of sale operators have become a financial lifeline for millions of Nigerians, providing quick access to cash, enabling neighborhood transfers, and extending basic banking services to unbanked and underserved communities. Across many parts of the country, local POS agents have become the preferred alternative to traditional bank branches. Surveys in some regions indicate that more than 95% of residents rely on these neighborhood operators for everyday financial transactions, from cash withdrawals and deposits to transfers and bill payments. POS operators has transformed access to banking services, saving customers the time and cost of traveling long distances.
Going to the bank, we face queues and all that. So, and sometimes when you go to the bank, they ask you to use the ATM. So it's very faster when we use POS, and the charges we use at the POS is not much. Sometimes when I use the ATM, the same charges they charge me in the ATM, the same charges at the POS.
In a move to strengthen the security of electronic payment channels, the Central Bank of Nigeria directed that all POS terminals be geotagged, originally scheduled for completion in August 2025. The deadline was later extended to August 2026, giving financial institutions and payment service providers more time to comply.
The CBN is trying to make sure that the POS terminals are registered for regulatory purposes. Any transaction that is supposed to do financially, you register through CBN. If you are also going to be a point of finance, maybe a point of distribution of funds, you go through CBN.
On improving access to financial services, the sector has created employment opportunities for thousands of young Nigerians, supporting livelihoods and small businesses across the country.
I started it because of financial support. So I needed the money to support myself, to support my education. So I had to start the business.
Despite its growing impact, the industry still faces challenges, including network disruption, cash shortages, fraud, and rising operational costs, all of which can affect service delivery.
The challenges I faced in this business was, the first one was when I was scammed. I was scammed of about 40,000.
Even with these obstacles, POS operators remain a critical part of Nigeria's financial ecosystem, bridging the gap between banks and communities and bringing essential financial services closer to the people. Because banking shouldn't depend on how far you can travel, it should depend on how close help is. So the next time you see a POS operator on your streets, remember this: they are not just doing business, they are bringing the banking system that reaches where traditional banks cannot. I am Victoria Akulu, reporting for Lagos Television.